Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhetamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namaha Panini Katyayana Patanjalibhyah Shabda Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsha Rishibhyo Mahadbhyo Munibhyo Gurubhyah. Namaskaraha and welcome to the 30th class, Trimshi Kaksha. We have been practicing in this book the past tense, imperative mood, and the past tense is practiced so far in all the three persons: third person, second person, first person, Prathama Purusha, Madhyama Purusha and Uttama Purusha in all the numbers, Ekavachana, Dvivachana, Bahuvachana. In the previous classes we also did practice lot, that is imperative mode, in the second person and third person, first person. And we so far what we learnt through this book and practiced, we have practiced three vibhaktis. One is Prathama, nominative case; Dvitiya, the objective case; and Sambodhana Prathama, the vocative, nominative vocative case, along with the past tense and the imperative mood. So on this page today, please see the page monitor on 236 page. We have still one more abhyasa. We are continuing in fact with the practice of the past tense, lung, and the abhyasa number is 125 here. Now you are comfortably given here three options. 17 sentences are there, you can see in the monitor. You pick up what I have been suggesting you. You first get hold of the subject, and then automatically you can, if you understand the subject, then you can go to the verb. For example, what is the first sentence? Te chhatraha pustakam. Now te chhatraha is the subject. Te chhatraha. It is qualified by te, the pronoun is followed by the noun chhatraha. So therefore there can be no confusion with regard to whether this te is feminine te or masculine te. It is purlinga because the noun is very clear there, chhatraha, the students, those students. And what is the verb? You have to, past tense verb, you have to select from the options. What are options? Three options are given here: apatat, apatam, apatama, apatan. And so therefore apatat, apatan, apatama. So which one you think is correct, you have to pick up. Since te chhatraha is the third person plural number, you have to go by the second option. So option number second, that is apathan, apathan. Bhargav, you can highlight that with mouse, second one, apathan. So te chhatraha pustakam apathan. Those students have read the book, it means. You cannot go with the other two alternative answers there. Apatat is singular, apatama is plural first person, and the verb, the noun here is third person plural, therefore apathan. So this is a very easy exercise, only provided you understand the subject there. Then the next sentence is Vayam Patram. What is Vayam? A little observation tells you this is Prathama, Uttama Purusha, Bahuvachana. This is first person plural. Aham, Avam, Vayam, Vayam Patram. And therefore you pick up not Alikava, not Alikat, but Alikama. Alikama. Therefore we say the second one again is the answer. Vayam Patram Alikama. We have written the letter. We wrote a letter. Sorry. Third sentence, Tau kutra. Tau kutra. What is tau? You have to first identify. Tau is third person dual number. Saha tau te. You know by now. We have already studied number of these pronouns, personal and demonstrative pronouns. Saha tau te. Tau is third person dual. Therefore, the verb must match with it. Tau kutra agacchatam. Again the middle answer. Tau kutra agacchatam. Not agacchaha, not agacchatam. Last and the first one are not correct. So the agacha. Tau kutra agacchatam. Where did those two go? The meaning of the sentence would be, where did those two people go? Fourth one. Simhaha. Only one subject is given here. There is nothing following. Simhaha, and automatically it is Prathama Purusha Bahuvachana, third person plural. As you can recall the noun Simhaha, Simhau, Simhaha. This is the Akaranta Pumlinga Shabda, and match the answer from the options there. Simhaha, and you have to pick up the answer which is given in the third part. Agarjan. Agarjan. Not Agarjat, or what is the other option? Not Agarjat, not Agarjata, anything. Agarjan. Third one, third alternative answer. Simhaha Agarjan. You know the meaning is simple. Lions roared. Lions roared. So the fifth one is Mayuraha. Mayuraha, once again the subject is very simple. Mayuraha, Mayurau, Mayuraha. So what did the peacocks do? Mayuraha, again pick up the plural verb in the from the middle. Anrutyan, Anrutyan. Peacocks danced. So since Mayuraha is plural, like the previous, immediate previous, the Simhaha, Agarjan, Mayuraha, Anrutyan. Anrutyat, if you go to the total derivation of the third person, it will be like this. Mayuraha Anrutyat, Mayurau Anrutyatam, Mayuraha Anrutyan. Anrutyat, Anrutyatam, Anrutyan. Mayuraha, Mayurau, Mayuraha. So please recall, whenever you are doing this exercise, you can as well do the other numbers also, not to forget the sequence. If it is plural, you go to the singular and dual also, recall them. That is best way of keeping in touch. Then the next, what is next? Sixth one. Vanaraha. Now again Vanaraha is third person plural. Vanaraha, Vanarau, Vanaraha. You know, and the verb that is at your command is akhadan. Khada, to eat. Vanaraha, there is no object given here. We can, if you want, you can take an object. Vanaraha, phalam akhadan. Phalani akhadan. Monkeys ate. What did the monkeys eat? Vanaraha kim akhadan. Vanaraha phalani akhadan. They ate fruits. If you want, you can give either phalam or phalani. Then the seventh sentence is reading Meghaha, and Meghaha is also third person plural. So by now you know there should be no confusion. I am the first person, you are the second person. I am repeating. Anything that is there other than you and me is third person. So all these nouns come under third person, and therefore we go immediately to match the verb in the third person only. Meghaha avarshan. If it is avarshan, therefore it is the first option given in the book. Avarshan. Meghaha avarshan. Clouds rained. It means clouds rained. Clouds have rained. Then the eighth one. Adhyapakaha pathan. There is a subject as well as a object here. The subject is given along with an object here. So, Adhyapakaha Patan. So, again Adhyapakaha is third person plural, as you know. So, Patan Apatayan. Where is it? Apatayan. Third option. Apatayan. Teachers have taught the lessons. Adhyapakaha. Adhyapakaha. Adhyapakau. Adhyapakaha. Patham. Pathau. Pathan. Objective case. Adhyapakaha. Subject plural. Pathan. Object plural. And the verb also must be plural. Apatayan. Have taught. How do you go if you make this sentence into singular for practice purpose? Adhyapakaha, one teacher. Patham apatayat, has taught. A teacher has taught a lesson. Adhyapakau, two teachers. Patau, then you put pata in vivachan also, dual number. Adhyapakau patau apatayatam. Adhyapakaha, plural, bahuvachana. Pathan apatayan. That is the sentence we are considering now. Adhyapakaha pathan apatayan, plural. Then move on to the next. What is the ninth one? Yuyam lekhanihi. Now you are coming to the personal pronoun. Yuyam. What is yuyam? Firstly, tvam, yuvam, yuyam. This is the pronoun which you learnt in all the three persons. Tvam, you, yuvam, you both, yuyam. Now lekhani shabda is used here, noun. This is a feminine noun. So far we have seen masculine nouns derived in plural number. Lekhani, lekhanyau, lekhanyaha. This is how this is derived. But lekhani is here is used in the second case, that is dvitiya vibhakti, objective case. Therefore, we will see the derivation. Lekhani, lekhanyau, lekhanyaha, lekhanim, lekhanyau, lekhanihi. That is how. So, yuyam lekhanihi. Now, what is the verb to be matched here? Yuyam lekhanihi ayachata. Ayachata. Yacha, da yacha to give here. You have given the pens to somebody, understood here. The total meaning of the sentence would be Yuyam lekhanihi ayachata. Ayachaha, ayachatam, ayachata. So, if we again go back to the practice of making it into singular, deriving in singular and dual number, it will be like this. Tvam lekhanim ayachaha. Yuvam lekhani lekhanyau ayachatam. Yuyam lekhanihi ayachata. Now, what is the answer? Ayachata. You have given the pens. Moving ahead, 10th one, Arakshakau choram. Now, Arakshakau, we have come to the dvivachana, the dual number in the subject. Arakshakaha, Arakshakau, Arakshakaha. Arakshakaha, you know by now, is a cop. So, is a cop, two cops here, two policemen. Arakshakau choram. What did they do? Atadayatam. Atadayatam, middle one. Atadayatam, sorry. Yeah. Arakshakau choram atadayatam. Two cops have beaten up the thief. Choram is singular. Arakshakau choram atadayatam. Now, this is a somewhat lengthy verb. Atadayat, the total derivation would be like this. Atadayat, atadayatam, atadayan, in the singular and plural. So, here we have to only take the dual number. Arakshakau choram atadayatam. Now, if you again go to the practice of making it singular and plural also, it will be like this. Arakshakaha, cop, a policeman, choram atadayat. Atadayat, a policeman has beaten up the thief. Arakshakau, as it is there. Arakshakaha choram atadayan. Police have beaten up the thief. That is how. Then we move to the 11th sentence. Avam, only subject is given. And what is the subject? It is first person. Aham, avam, vayam, dual number, dvivachana. Avam, we both. It is not singular or plural. Avam, aham, avam, we both. And the verb is to be picked up accordingly. Akridava, the first one. Avam akridava, first one it is in the list. It means simply we both played. We both have played. Now how do we go making it derive in the first singular and also plural? Aham akridam, I played. Avam akridava, we both played. Vayam akridama, vayam akridam, we played or we have played. So this way you have to do it. 12th one, yuvam pustakam, likha dhatu is given. Yuvam, again after avam it is given yuvam. What is yuvam? The dual number of you pronoun. Tvam, yuvam, yuyam. Tvam, yuvam, yuyam. Yuvam, what is the object here? Yuvam pustakam alika, what do you say? Alikaha, alikatam, first one. Yuvam pustakam alikatam. Yuvam pustakam alikatam. You should not forget the pronouns and the derivation. Once again I may write here. Tvam, singular, dual, plural. Yuvam, yuyam. This is the pronoun, I pronoun. The pronoun I in the first case. In the first case, the pronoun you is like this. I'm sorry, this is you. I'm very sorry. This is you. Aham, avam. We have studied number of times in the beginning of this book. Vayam. This is I. This is we both. This is we. This is you singular. This is you both. This is you in plural. Now, so yuvam pustakam alikatam. So remembering the verbs is also important here. Alikaha, alikatam, alikata in second person. Yuvam pustakam alikatam. You both wrote the book. Fine. Next, 13th one. Aham shilakhandam. Shilakhandam. This is aham. What is it coming from? First person? First person, of course. Aham singular, I. Aham shilakhandam. What is the verb? Akshipam. The last one here in the option. Akshipam. Meaning is aham shilakhandam. Shilakhandam is a piece of stone. Akshipam, I threw. I threw a piece of stone. Just a sentence without any specific this thing. Aham shilakhandam akshipam. If you want to say aham shilakhandam jale akshipam, I threw a piece of stone into the water. Jale, if you add, it will become a more meaningful sentence. Aham shilakhandam jale akshipam. I threw a piece of stone into the water. So that way you pick up akshipam. What is the next one? 14th one. Te slokam. Slokan. Te slokan. Now, you know what is te by now. Te also should have been written here. Don't forget, these pronouns are very, very essential in learning Sanskrit. Saha, tau, te. Te is equivalent to, you know by now, they. This is they both. This is he. This is a masculine pronoun. So he pronoun. This is he. This is of course third person. This is second person pronoun. This is first person. Now simultaneously you may learn, also remember third person. Feminine part of this is sa, which is she. We have not come across so far in this page. Te and taha. Te, she, and accordingly those two ladies, etc. So what is the sentence here? Number te slokan. Te slokan. Te here is masculine. We suppose slokan. Those they verb you must pick up is, what is the verb you think? Avadan. Avadan. They have recited the sloka, poem, stanzas. Te slokan avadan. Te slokan avadan. Now if you make it derive in the other two forms like singular and dual, saha slokam avadat. Saha slokam avadat. I am finding out these pronouns in singular and dual and plural. Saha slokam avadat. Tau slokam avadatam. Te slokan avadan. Total derivation would be like this. Instead of saha, if you can take sa, also you can say sa slokam apatat avadat. She read a poem. Te slokam avadatam. Those two ladies have read. Taha mahilaha kanyaha slokam avadan. So the verb changes into avadan. But here is te slokan avadan. So what is avadan? Where is it? In the beginning. Now 15th one. Yuvam shakam. Now shakam. Yuvam, you know, I have already written on the board. You pronoun plural. Yuvam shakam, and shakam is vegetable. Akartayata. Yuvam shakam akartayatam. Second one. Yuvam shakam akartayatam. What is akartayatam? You both have cut the vegetable. You both have cut the vegetable. Cutting the vegetable here. Kartana in Sanskrit means cutting. Kartana. Kartari means scissors. So yuvam shakam akartayatam. You both have cut the vegetable. If you make it singular, tvam shakam akartayaha. Yuvam shakam akartayatam. Yuyam shakam akartayata. It goes like that. Then the 16th one, sa geetam. Sa. Now this sa is coming. What is written here? Sa, she. The opposite of saha is sa. Saha is he, sa is she. Sa geetam. What is the verb? Agayat. Agayat. Third option given in the book. Sa geetam agayat. She sang the song. She sang a song. She has sung a song. Sa geetam agayat. Or you can say saha geetam agayat. Balakah geetam agayat. Balika geetam agayat. Anything. Geetam agayat in the third person. Agayat. Okay. And the final sentence to be done. Pushpani. The subject here is Pushpani. How do you derive Pushpani? Pushpam, Pushpe, Pushpani. Pushpam, Pushpe, Pushpani. What is this? Pause for a while. I am giving you to recall. This is neuter noun we studied. Pushpam, Pushpe, Pushpani. Phalam phale phalani, patram patre patrani, jalam jale jalani, pustakam pustake pustakani. We have done many neuter nouns also, where the sound ends in sound, pustakam, jalam, etc. So here pushpani, flowers. What is the? So you pick up, it is third person, plural number, therefore the verb should be picked up, the plural one. Asushyan, the first one I think, Asushyan, yes. Asushyan, pushpani asushyan, not the other two options, first option is correct. Flowers dried up, which means flowers dried up. Pushpani asushyan. If you make it singular, pushpam asushyat, a flower dried up. Pushpam pushpe, two flowers. Pushpe asushyatam, dried up. Pushpani asushyan, flowers dried up. So this way we have to firstly identify and decide the number, person of the subject. This I have repeatedly been telling you, and then match the verb. You have to take the matching verb and make the sentence complete. We may move on to the next exercise on page 237, and still we are continuing with the past tense only, but here we are going to have the practice of dual number, dvivachana. The book says dvivachana abhyasaha. Trishulingeshu bhutakalam. Now in all the genders we are going to, in all the three persons, third person, second person, first person, we are going to practice dual number only here, past tense. All are dual given here. Third person, second person and first person. Now the opening one, tau katham. Now already you have been given clues and options here in the previous page. Now coming to this page, there is no clue given. Now you have to imagine and also follow and then write the verb. Tau katham, the verb you should use in the past tense accordingly is likha, to write. Tau katham. So what is tau? Tau is saha tau te. Here is tau, saha tau te. Tau is second dual number, vivachana of third person, saha, tad pronoun. Saha tau, tau katham. They both wrote a book. That is what the sentence has to be. Tau katham alikatam. So in the bracket, in the place provided for writing the verb, you should write alikatam. Now I am only telling you, later I will write out. Firstly I am just orally telling you. Tau katham alikatam. Alikatam. Second one. Te balike gaccha. Te balike. Now it's very important here to identify. Te balike. Te balike. Te is not plural. This is a dual number. How is it decided? It is decided by the following noun. Since balike is used, balika, balike, balikaha. Balike is vivachana. Therefore this is also dual number. Te balike. Those two girls. What is the verb given? Gacha, to go. So you have to say, make a sentence in Sanskrit. Those two girls went away. Te balike agacchatam. Those two girls went away. Te balike agacchatam. Okay, third sentence. Avam ankhanim yacha. Now yacha, to give. Avam, what is avam? This is first person uttama purusha. We are doing no doubt only dvivachana here, dual number. So dvivachana abhyasa is continued here. Avam ankhanim yacha, ayachava. So the verb would come as ayachava. Avam ankhanim ayachama. We both gave a pencil to somebody. We both have given a pencil. Ankanim ayachava. That is the one. Then the fourth one, yuvam. Now opposite of avam is yuvam. Yuvam. I think I have written yes here. Avam yuvam. Yuvam is you both. After avam, yuvam, modakani, khada verb to be derived. So how do you go with akhadatam? Yuvam modakani akhadatam. You both have eaten sweets, sweet meat. Yuvam modakani akhadatam. Akhadaha, akhadatam, akhadata. Derivation goes like that. Now if you practice, I would suggest to all the learners to practice each sentence in 3 persons, in 3 numbers. 3 numbers basically. If you want extended practice, you derive it in not only that person 3 numbers, but in other persons as well. So for every sentence, there can be 9 sentences made. 1 sentence you take from the book and you practice 8 more sentences in the other persons and numbers. Number 5. Balau dugdham. Balau dugdham. The verb to be used is piba, to drink. Balau. 2 boys have drunk the milk. That is what he wants to do. Balau dugdham apibatam. Apibatam. Balau dugdham apibatam. Apibat, apibatam, apiban. 2 boys have. So this sentence you take and do 2 more sentences like balaha dugdham apibat, singular. Balau dugdham apibatam, dual, dvivachana. Balaha dugdham apiban, bahuvachana. Then you can go to the second person. Tvam dugdham apibaha. Yuvam dugdham apibatam. Yuyam dugdham apibata. Then you can practice in first person. Aham dugdham apibam. I drank the milk. Avam dugdham apibava. We both have drunk the milk. Vayam dugdham apibama. So this way it will be a total comprehensive practice. Although the book is only specifically asking you to derive in dual number, I would suggest that you do practice in all the 3 persons and 3 numbers by taking each one and doing that. We go to the next sentence, 7th one. Yuvam chhatram. Yuvam chhatram. Bodhaya is the verb. Bodhaya, teach. You both have taught a student. That is the meaning. Yuvam, you both, chhatram, student, abodhayatam, abodhayatam, abodhaya means you both have taught a student. Now practice in singular and plural also. Tvam chhatram abodhayah, yuvam chatram abodhayatam, yuyam chatram abodhayata. It comes like that. Then 8th one. Dhanikau dhanam ganaya. Dhanikau dhanam. 2 rich people have counted money. Dhanikau dhanam aganayatam. Aganayatam. Making it singular plural. Dhanikaha dhanam aganayat. Dhanikau dhanam aganayatam, dhanikaha dhanam aganayan. This is how it derives. And if you want, as I told you, just suggested, do it in second person and also first person. No harm. More practice it will be. Then the 9th one, tau vastuni. The verb to be used is naya. Vastuni means things, anything. Tau, those 2 people took the things with them, something like that. Tau vastuni anayatam. Tau, third person, therefore anayatam. Tau vastuni anayatam. Make it singular. Saha vastuni anayat. He took the things. He took the objects or things. Tau vastuni anayatam. They both took. Te vastuni anayan. They took the things, etc. Then 10th one, sorry. Balike Udyane Krida Dhatu is to be used. Balike. What is Balike? It is Dvivachana again. Balika, Balike, Udyane in the garden, Krida. So two girls have played in the garden. Balike Udyane Akridatam. Akridatam. So if you make singular, Balika Udyane Akridat. Balike Udyane Akridatam. Balikaha Udyane Akridan. So total 3 persons derivation would be like that. Then the next 11th one, Ete Mahile. Mahile, this is again Vivachana. Ete, Esha, Ete, Mahila, Mahile. These two women, and what is the verb you should take? Jalpa. Ete Mahile Ajalpatam. These two women have talked, prattled. These two women have prattled, Jalpa, to gossiped, whatever it is. Ete Mahile Ajalpatam. It would be. Now if you want to make singular plural, you are welcome. Esha Mahila. Esha Mahila Ajalpat. Ete Mahile Ajalpatam. Etaha Mahilaha Ajalpan. It would go like that. Then what is the next 12th one? Avam Veda Mantran Japa. Avam. What is Avam? Dual number of I pronoun. Aham Avam Veda Mantran Ajapava. Ajapava. We both have taken the Veda mantra. We both have uttered the Veda mantra. Japa is to utter, either in a silent way or in a audible way. So we both have uttered the Vedic mantras. So if you make it singular, Aham Veda mantran ajapam, Avam Veda mantran ajapava, Vayam Veda mantran ajapama. If it is plural, ajapama, Vayam ajapama. Then the 13th one, Anujau Slokam Vada. Anujau. What is Anuja? Younger brothers. 2 younger brothers. Anujau Slokam Avadatam. The sentence would take verb as Avadatam. Anujau Slokam Avadatam. If you make it singular, Anujaha Slokam Avadat. Anujau Slokam Avadatam. Plural, Anujaha Slokam Avadan. So 2 younger brothers have recited the poem. 14th one, Murkhau Marge Janan. Ninda verb is there. Murkhau Marge Janan. This is relatively a longer sentence here. The subject is Murkhau. 2 fools on the way, Marge Janan, people. And what is the verb to be used there? Ninda. Ninda. Murkhau Marge Janan Anindan. 2 fools have abused people on the way. 2 foolish people have abused, rebuked people on the way. Murkhau Marge Janan Anindatam. Murkhau. Only 2 fools, not many. So if you make it singular, Murkhaha Marge Janan Anindat. A foolish fellow rebuked men on the way. Make it plural. Murkhaha Marge Janan Anindan. Foolish people have abused men on the road. So that is how you go with it. And the 15th one, Balakau Uttaram Smara. Balakau, 2 boys remembered the answer. That is the meaning. Balakau Uttaram Asmaratam. Asmarat Asmaratam. Asmaratam. Balakaha Uttaram Asmarat, Balakau Uttaram Asmaratam, Balakaha Uttaram Asmaran. This is how you do it, derive it. I may rapidly write down the answers for your more clarity. I am going to write only the answers and giving the number of the sentence. Tau Katham Alikatham. I am not writing the two words which are there in the book. Te Balike Ayachatam. Te Balike Ayachatam. Third one. Avam Ankhanim. Oh, te balike gaccha, sorry, agacchatam. Te balike avam ankanim ayacchatam. Fourth one, yuvam modakani khada. Yuvam modakani khada tam. Yuvam modakani akhadatam. Fifth one, balau dugdam apibatam. Balau dugdam apibatam. Sixth one, avam amraphalam. This we did not do, we skipped it, I think. Yes. Avam amraphalam apashyava. This we missed it in the reading somehow. Apashyava. We both have seen a mango. Apashyava. That is the seventh one. Sixth one. Seventh one. Yuvam chatram abodayatam. Yuvam chatram abodayatam. Then the eighth one, dhanikau dhanam aganayatam. All verbs are in dual number. Ninth one, tau vastuni anayatam. Tau vastuni anayatam. The 10th one, balike udyane akridatam. The 11th one, ete mahile ajalpatam. Is it visible, last one? Bhargav? Yes. Ete mahile. We need to write some 3-4 more. Taking out from here. 12th one is Avam Veda Mantran Ajapava. 13th one Anujau Slokam Avadatam. 14th one Murkhau Marge Janan Anindatam. And the last one here Balakau Uttaram Asmaratam. So this is how the answers are. So this way we have done it very comfortably. We have done the lung practice of the past tense in the dual number in all the three persons, third person, second person and first person. Now we may go to the next page, which devotes to again the past tense in all the three persons but in the plural number. Now we have come to the singular, dual, plural, that is the practice here. You are going to see the plural numbers here on this page 238, please. Now subjects are given, you watch the subjects, they are plural, no doubt. Only thing, since they are plural, what you have to first identify? You only identify whether it is third person plural, second person plural or first person plural. Whether it is Prathama Purusha Bahuvachana, Madhyama Purusha Bahuvachana or Uttama Purusha Bahuvachana. That you have to see for yourself. Krupanaha Phalani. Krupanaha Phalani Jigra. Now here is a sentence. Krupanaha Phalani Jigra. What is Jigra? To smell. The misers are smelling the flowers. Have smelled the flowers. The past tense only. Krupanaha Phalani Ajigran. So you do it Ajigran. Ajigrat, Ajigratam, Ajigran. Third person, plural. Krupanaha Phalani Ajigran. Second one, Choraha Dhanam Naya. Thieves have taken away the money. Choraha Dhanam Anayan. Anayan. Anayat, Anayatam, Anayan. I am giving you the total derivation in singular and plural of the verb only here. Anayat, Anayatam, Anayan. If you want, as I have just suggested, make this sentence into singular, dual as well for your better practice. Like Krupanaha Phalani Ajigrat, Krupanau Phalani Ajigratam, Krupanaha Phalani Ajigran. Second one, Choraha Dhanam Anayan. Okay, Bahuvachana, singular. Choraha Dhanam Anayat, Chorau Dhanam Anayatam. That completes the. Okay, first you practice plural only. Sainikaha Shatrun Maraya. Sainikaha Shatrun Amarayan. Amarayan. Make it singular. Sainikaha Shatrun Amarayat. Sainikau Shatrun. The object remains same. Sainikau Shatrun Amarayatam. Sainikaha Shatrun Amarayan. Next. Te Durgunam Tyaja. Tyaja, to give up. Te Durgunam Atyajan. They have given up bad quality, bad habit. Te Durgunam, they have forsaken or given up demerit, Durguna, bad habit. Te Durgunam Atyajan. Make it singular. Saha Durgunam Atyajat. Tau Durgunam Atyajatam. Then the fourth one is over. Fifth one, etaha geetam gaya. Now what is etaha? These women. Etaha balikaha mahilaha geetam agayan. Agayan, plural. If you make it singular, esha geetam agayat, ete geetam agayatam, etaha geetam agayan. This is how you can do it. Sixth one, nartakaha. Only one subject is given here. Nartakaha, verb nrutya, anrutyan. Dancers danced. Dancers danced. Nartakaha anrutyan. Make it singular. Nartakaha anrutyat. Nartakau anrutyatam. Nartakaha anrutyan. Okay, 7. Chhatraha vishayam smara. To remember. Chhatraha vishayam asmaran. Make it singular. Chhatraha vishayam asmarat. Chhatrau vishayam asmaratam. Chhatraha vishayam asmaran. Students have remembered the meaning, the subject. 8th one. Dhenavaha trunam chara. Dhenavaha trunam acharan. The cows have moved for grass. Cows have moved for the grass. Trunam. Then 9th one, sevikaha patrani kshalaya. Sevikaha patrani akshalayan. Sevikaha, the domestic helping women have cleansed the utensils. The domestic maids have cleansed the utensils. Then 10th one, vayam kathaha arachayama. Vayam kathaha arachayama. We have written story. We have written a story. Katham kathaha arachayama. We have written stories. The word katha is also in plural. Vayam is first person plural. Opposite of vayam is coming in the next sentence. Yuyam vastrani dharatu, put on. Yuyam vastrani adharata. Make it singular. Tvam vastrani adharaha. Yuvam vastrani adharatam. Yuyam vastrani adharata. The 12th one, sevakaha gruham marjaya, to clean, cleanse. Sevakaha gruham amarjayan. The servants have cleaned the home, cleansed the home. Sevakaha gruham amarjayan. Make it singular. Sevakaha gruham amarjayat. Make it dual. Sevakau gruham amarjayatam. Plural is there. Sevakaha gruham amarjayan. 13th one, vayam amraphalam akhadama. Khada, to eat. Vayam amraphalam akhadama. We have eaten a mango. We have eaten mango fruit. Make it singular. Aham amraphalam akhadam. Akhadam. Avam amraphalam. We both. Akhadava. Vayam amraphalam. Oh, it is. Yes, vayam amraphalam akhadama. 14th. Yuyam tan ninda. Ninda, to blame. Yuyam is you plural. Tvam yuvam yuyam. Yuyam tan anindata. You have blamed them. Make it singular. Tvam tan anindaha. Yuvam tan anindatam. Yuyam tan anindata. You have censured them or blamed them. And finally, vayam sevakan suchaya. We have indicated to the, we have suggested to the servants. It means something like that. Asuchayama. We have indicated to the servants. We have suggested to the servants. Vayam sevakan asuchayama. It comes. So I am reading once again only the verbs. Please check up. Krupanaha phalani ajigran choraha dhanam अनयन सैनिकाः शत्रून् अमारयन् ते दुर्गुणम् अत्यजन् एताः गीतम् अगायन् नर्तकाः अनृत्यन् छात्राः विषयम् अस्मरन् धेनवः तृणम् अचरन् सेविकाः पात्राणि अक्षालयन् वयं कथाः अरचयाम यूयं वस्त्राणि अधरत सेवकाः गृहम् अमार्जयन् वयम् आम्रफलम् वयम् आम्रफलम् अखादाम. Then 14th, यूयं तान् अनिन्दत vayam sevakan asuchayama. These are the sentences we have done in the plural. Remember, this is done in the plural only. Now going to the next, still practicing the bhutakala abhyasa. Now very few sentences are there. I think we can do it in the time allotted. Vayam gayamaha. So here on the left side 10 sentences are given in the present tense. You convert them into past tense. So one is given for you. Vayam gayamaha becomes vayam agayama. We sing, we sang, something like that. Present tense we sing, past tense we sang. Then second one, tau patram likataha. They both write a letter. Make it past tense. Tau patram stands same. Tau patram alikatam, alikatam. Tau patram alikatam. They both have written a letter. Then third one, etaha patayanti. These women are teaching. Etaha mahilaha patayanti. So make it past tense. Etaha apatayan. Etaha apatayan. Fourth one, taha patanti. What is that? Taha patanti. Those women are reading. Taha patanti. Taha apatan. They read. Fifth one, vayam geetam srunumaha. We are listening to a song. Vayam geetam srunumaha. Vayam geetam ashrunuma. Ashrunuma in the past tense. We have listened to a song. Vayam geetam ashrunuma. Sixth one, avam slokam vadavaha. We both are reciting a poem. Avam slokam vadavaha. So changes into past tense. Avam slokam avadava avadava. We both have recited a poem. Seventh one, te gruham gacchanti. Very simple sentence. Te gruham gacchanti. They go home. In the past tense, te gruham agachan. They went home. Te gruham agachan. And then eighth one, vrikshat parnani patanti. Leaves falling from the tree. Leaves are falling from the tree. Convert into past tense. Vrikshat parnani apatan. Have fallen. Vrikshat parnani apatan. Ninth one, vanaraha khadanti. Monkeys are eating. Make it past tense immediately. Vanaraha akhadan. Have eaten. Akhadan. And the last one, chhatrau gurum namataha. Two students are saluting the teacher. Chhatrau is two. Chatraha, chatrau, chatraha. Chatrau gurum namataha. In the past tense, chatrau gurum anamatam. Anamatam. Two students have saluted the teacher. So this is how you practice them. If you well, for this very 10 few are there, I will write the answers for this page. You can check up. Oh, I am doing this exercise 128. I am giving you the answer. One is already given. Second one, I am not writing the other things. Te patram, tau patram likataha, isn't it? Yeah. Tau patram likataha becomes in the past tense only, no? The answer will be alikatam. Tau patram alikatam. The answer is this. I am putting the answer. Oh, you have to write, you are supposed to write the entire sentence. So I will only write the answer. Alikatam. Third one. Etaha patayanti. Etaha apatayan. Apatayan. I am writing the answer in the past tense. Fourth one. Taha patanti. Taha apatan. Taha apatan. Fifth one. Vayam geetam shrunumaha. Vayam geetam ashrunumaha. Vayam geetam ashrunumaha. We have listened to this song. Sixth one. Avam slokam vadavaha. Avam slokam avadava. Avadava. We both have recited a poem. Seventh one. Te gruham gachanti. Te gruham agachan. Te gruham agachan in the past tense. Eighth one. Vrikshat parnani patanti. Vrikshat parnani apatan. Apatan. Ninth one. Vanaraha khadanti. Vanaraha akhadan. Akhadan. Vanaraha akhadan. And the 10th one. Chatrau gurum namataha. Chatrau gurum anamatam. Anamatam. So these are the answers. So we have studied today in detail past tense in 3 persons, 3 numbers, lang lakara prayoga in the 3 persons and 3 numbers in detail in these 3 pages. In 4 pages, we have done 4 pages of this book, and I think time is okay. The remaining will take up practice in the next class. Shubham Bhuyat.